Hi everyone. I promised I would keep you updated, and I have done a little progress on building my next bolt action army, my partisans. And I have this weird fetish. I love painting horses. I know many people hate it, but I've actually finished a bunch of cavalry horses for my army. I just wanted to show you what I've done. Um, just, yeah. So these are the pictures I took of my horses. This is a brown one. It's a little darker in reality. Um, I washed it down with some dark brown, basically. Ajax Earthshade, I think I used on it. Um, so this was a picture before. This is a little bit of a lighter horse. I wanted to have a little bit of a mix. Most of my horses are the same shade of brown, but this one I wanted to have stand out. A few of the horses I wanted them to stand out. These are all Perry Miniatures American Civil War horses. This is the main colored horse, right? I gave most of them spots of white just because it makes them pop, and it's a nice contrasting color. I wanted because I wanted a few like different types of horses in the mix. I also painted this one. This looks a lot more grey than it does in real life. In real life, it looks a lot more black. So this is one of the horses, and it's going to be the black horse, right? So I have a few white-ish horses, and this black one and the lighter colored brown one. Right. I have some more recent photos here. This is the collection of horses I have done so far. This is more representative of, I think, the true colors in real life. You can see how I've given them, some of them, a few white socks, or what's that called when they got it in their forehead. I also had a huge and long debate with some of my painter friends whether the whitish horses should have black manes or light manes, light colored manes. In the end, I made one of each, so I have a little bit of difference here. When you look at pictures of white horses, they often have white manes as well. But sometimes with some specific breeds, they have the dark manes, and I like both, so I made one of each, and people can decide which one is prettier. Um, One thing I still need to do, as you can see here, is these saddle covers, or what are they? They're maybe like greatcoats that have been folded up and put on the horse. I still need to paint those, and I'm looking through pictures of, because these are going to be my Axis allied Cossacks, right? So I'm looking through pictures of what these Cossack units would look like, and some of them, unfortunately, have the SS P dot camo on their great cloaks, which I don't want to have to paint as a rolled up P dot color. Oh, that would suck. So I'm looking through, and I'm also thinking about what can I put on this that would make a nice color that would blend into the color scheme. Maybe I'll just do gray. Um, the saddle covers are gray, but it really depends, because the Cossacks themselves are also going to be a nice light uniform color as well, right? So they're going to be in a German uniform color, but depending on which picture you look at, they have this a light tanned, sun bleached look, or they're just the standard box standard grayish German uniform, right? So I'm still thinking about that. I maybe, when I get to painting the actual Cossacks, I will decide what to do with that. Here you have a good picture of one of the horses, the one with the light mane. Um, I've done a technique which I learned from somewhere, where if you do one set of white in a warm tone, so this is based in brown, basically, a warm brown, yellowish brown. Then if you have to have another white next to it, if you want that to pop, you should make it cold. So I made this the body of the horse is in a warm tone, and the tail and the mane are in cold grayish white. So they really pop. I really like that effect. Yeah, here is one of the brown ones, and another brown one. So yeah, that is my hobby update. That is what I've been doing so far. I will give you more updates as soon as I get to it. Right now, I'm going to saw my American Civil War cavalry in half. I'm going to cut off the torso and only use the legs for my Cossacks. So I'm going to cut off the torso and stick the torso of some DAC, because they've got German uniforms, onto the legs of an American Civil War model and see how that works. That's my next project. Right. See you next time. Cheers.